Nadine Brandis, the author of Fox and the Out of Time series, and today I'm super excited because I'm also the author of another upcoming book that is coming out May 2019, and today I'm doing a cover, nope, not a cover reveal. Today I'm doing a title reveal. I finally get to tell you guys the title of my new book. I'm standing because I'm so excited. So I'm not going to torture you for long. My new book is actually announced in the back of the Fox hardcover. So if you have gotten a hardcover of Fox, you can flip all the way to the back on page 440 and you will find the announcement for my upcoming novel. I have had this idea in my head for years and I've been wanting to write it, and it finally came together into a book that I get to share with you guys, and I think you guys are really going to like it. So without further ado, my new book is a historical fantasy retelling of dun 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 do 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 do. Anastasia! Anastasia's alive? Anastasia, da-da-dun-dun-da-da-da-da. Anastasia! You know, the Russian princess. Anastasia! It's going to be set in the early 1900s, Imperial Russia. I'm so excited for you guys to read it. I have had the privilege of traveling to Russia several times in my life, and when I was a teenager, I lived in Alaska for a couple years where I took Russian at the high school that I went to. I love speaking Russian. I love the Russian people. I just love traveling over to that country. It's so beautiful, and I even got to go in the ballroom. Ouch! Okay, so now you guys are probably wondering, what's the title? I'm just gonna tell you, because I can't think of a creative way to do it without just telling you. So you may have noticed, Fox is a name. So doesn't it make sense that if I'm gonna do another historical fantasy, I would use a name as the title? So the title is Romanov! Ta-da! So it has a little teaser in the back of the book that says, "The history books say I died. They don't know the half of it." Anastasia Nastya Romanov was given the single mission to smuggle an ancient spell in her suitcase on her way to exile in Siberia. It might be her family's only salvation. So you can add Romanov on Goodreads. You can also pre-order it already because it's coming out in less than a year. May 2019, that's like 10 months from now. So some of the inspiration behind it has come from my travels to Russia and just from getting to know the people over there. But also, I love the movie Anastasia. Who doesn't, right? But I do want to clarify that Romanov is going to be written with much more historical accuracy. I adore the movie Anastasia, but the historical accuracy of that movie is like 5 to 7% accurate. They used some names that actually existed. But aside from that, the actual facts, no, they're not really accurate, you guys. I spent months and months researching the history and researching the Romanov family and just pouring myself into that time period to bring the true story with magic to life for you guys, of course, with my own twists on it. But I hope that you guys will enjoy kind of this mashup of the movie and the story of Anastasia that we've all seen and loved, and then the true history of Anastasia that is now going to be woven into that. Yay! So the reason that I wanted to reveal the title today is because the year 2018 is actually the 100-year anniversary of the end of the Romanov line, and July specifically is a very significant date. July 17th is the date that everything happened with the last Romanov family. I thought that this was appropriate 100 years later, after all of the events that I'm writing about, to be able to announce to you guys that I'm writing about them. Lastly, I thought I'd do kind of a little writing update, like writing vlog kind of thing. I love watching other YouTubers writing vlogs, like Poland Bananas Books, or Catty-tastic, and Jessie the Reader. Every time that one of their videos pops up in my email and it's like, writing update, I drop everything and I'm like, I have to watch that! So I thought that I would give you one. As you know, Fox came out last week, and so I was celebrating that release, but at the same time, I was on my deadline for Romanov, and this is my manuscript that they sent me with all of the notes. Oh, I think I forgot to go through that note. I have spent the past month editing through the manuscript, and it wasn't just like, oh yeah, let's go through and fix some commas. It was like, oh, let me go back through and completely rewrite this character, and completely rewrite the ending, and completely change all of this stuff, and give descriptions, and like make it a real book, and I'm not actually sure that it's there yet. But I officially turned it in last night, so it's going on to the next phase of edits, and of course, the moment that I attached the manuscript to my email, to my editor, and pressed send, whoosh, instantly my brain's like, hey, I have all of the answers to every little problem in your story. So now I want to fix a million things and completely rewrite the ending for a 5th time. Why does this happen? Why does my brain think like, oh, now you're not allowed to edit anymore, so I'm going to give you all the information that you needed to edit it in the first place that you didn't have when you had to edit it. Ha 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 ha! Anyway, it's turned in. So first, I wrote the draft. I turned it in. My editor read through the very first draft and she said, oh yay, I like it. But here's like 100 pages of notes on things that need to be tightened. It actually wasn't 100 pages. It was more like 12 single-spaced. Then I took all of those notes and spent a month really fixing the entire story. I added 20,000 words in the past month, and then I turned it in to my editor. This was the content edit. I was tightening like plot and characters and descriptions and story world and history and magic system. Now it's going in for what's called the line edit, and so that will probably last like another month and a half-ish. And then after that, it's pretty much done, and it goes through a couple other editing passes. I'm one editing pass away from Romanov officially going to ARCs for it to get ready to come to all of you guys. It's crazy. I can't wait for you guys to have Romanov and to read it, and I believe that the full blurb is on Goodreads and on Amazon if you want to read all of that instead of just the teaser that was in the back of Fox. I think you'll like it. I've had so much fun writing it. Guys, I can't wait for you to have it! And a cover reveal will be coming soon, so keep up on my social medias, specifically Instagram, where I'm at Nadine Brendis, or Twitter, my newsletter, or here on YouTube. So I have all of those links down in the description. Tell me in the comments, have you seen the movie Anastasia, and did you like it? Is Russian historical fantasy even something that you think that you would pick up? What are some things that you're hoping to see in the story? Just tell me all of your excitement, and what do you think of the title? Thanks for celebrating with me. On that note, tally ho! Or as they say in Russia, до свидания!